Welcome to Brunswick Beat.
Brunswick County's only television news show brought to you by the Brunswick Beacon. I'm Rachel Johnson.
And I'm Stacy Manning. In our top story tonight, a man was killed Monday afternoon in a two-vehicle wreck on US 17 in Supply. Few details about the wreck were available before Brunswick Beat's production deadline. We do know, however, around 4 p.m. Monday, February 6th, Sarah Stevens was driving a 2008 Ford passenger vehicle south on US 17 when she attempted to turn left into Brunswick Electric. When she tried to turn into the parking lot, she failed to yield to oncoming traffic. Stevens turned in front of Deborah Burns, who was driving an SUV northbound. Their vehicles collided. Stevens' husband, Pete Stevens, who was sitting in the front passenger seat, died at Brunswick Novant Medical Center from wreck-related injuries.
Students at Brunswick Community College aren't just sitting at their desks. They're getting their hands wet as they learn how to become fish farmers. The hands-on aquaculture program has garnered so much interest during the last few years that educators decided to open the course this spring semester to continuing education students, and it's gone global. The program currently has students enrolled from 7 different countries. Recent technological advances have made it possible for people to fish farm even in places like Manhattan.
Local and federal drug agents recently teamed up to seize more than $400,000 worth of ice crystal meth. The 2-kilogram seizure of crystal meth is the single largest meth bust in the county's history. In January, drug agents arrested Ruben Aguirre Damon and Juan Aguirre Mojica, both of Ash, and Miguel Hernandez of Marietta, Georgia. All 3 have been charged with 1 count each of conspiring to traffic in meth. Hernandez is in custody at the Brunswick County Detention Center under a $500,000 secure bond. He was in the U.S. on a work visa from El Salvador. The other 2 men are also in custody at the detention center, each under $1 million secure bonds. They are believed to be undocumented from Mexico and already have Immigration and Customs Enforcement detainers on them. The investigation is ongoing and more charges are expected.
After clearing a recent legal hurdle, county commissioners plan to move forward with a hearing to remove County Commissioner Charles Warren from the county's Department of Social Services Board. After a judge ruled last week, commissioners could have a hearing to determine if there is a just cause to remove Warren from the DSS board. Commissioners scheduled the removal hearing for Monday, February 20th. 3 items, removing board member Pat Sykes from a December meeting, suspending Sykes, and removing a Beacon reporter from the December meeting, were originally scheduled to be considered. A 4th item will now be added. Commissioners decided on Monday to also consider whether Warren abused his discretion as chairman by hiring a private investigator to investigate then DSS Director Jamie Orrock in August of 2010.
Several Sunset Beach residents urged council to work to ensure the new town park site is for all to enjoy. Town Council voted Monday night to seek requests for proposals from 3 firms. Mayor Richard Serrato said citizens have indicated the park should be maintained as a conservation land with a few walking trails and benches. He also favors a straw poll to let citizens decide how to proceed with the park land before the town solicits bids. Town Administrator Gary Parker said any process used by a consultant or landscape architect will involve public input. Town Councilwoman Carol Scott said if there is strong public desire for the land to be kept in its natural state with walking trails and benches, that should be what the consultant comes back with. It looks like the going price for what was once a 60-bed hospital on 32 acres of land is $1.5 million. Pending final contract approval, the county is poised to sell the former Brunswick Community Hospital and its surrounding land to Crown Management, LLC of Hope Mills. Crown Management plans to convert the facility to a 60-bed acute care and residential psychiatric facility, which officials say may create more than 80 new jobs.
Officers from multiple local law enforcement agencies are searching for a person wanted for a string of residential break-ins. Detectives from the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office as well as Oak Island, Sunset Beach, Ocean Isle Beach, and Holden Beach police departments have been investigating the break-ins for several months. Warrants have been issued for Hamilton John Ortez Bones, 33. A reward is being offered for information leading to Bones' apprehension and prosecution. Anyone with information is asked to contact a local law enforcement agency or the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office at 253-2777.
The town of Carolina Shores is anticipating residential backlash as the manager of Carolina Shores Golf Course seeks permission to cut down about 900 trees. Golf course manager Philip Bureau has met with the town tree committee to discuss the proposal. Town administrator Mike Hargett, speaking at a town board workshop Monday, said if commissioners are in agreement, they could let Bureau speak at their monthly meeting scheduled for 3 p.m. Thursday, February 9th. Hargett said that would give Bureau an opportunity to present what he's going to do. Bureau could not be reached for comment on Tuesday at press time. Town Commissioner John Russo, who serves on the Town Tree Committee, told the Beacon 2 arborists have advised that the trees, most apparently pine trees, need to come down because they are overshadowing grass and greens, fairways, and tee boxes on the golf course.
Unemployment in Brunswick County was up in December. While recently released national jobless numbers show a sub 9% national average, Brunswick County's unemployment rate in December was 11.9%, up significantly from the 10.5% just the month before. Statewide unemployment rate for December was 9.8%. Between January 1st and December 31st for 2011, more than $3.7 million was spent in unemployment benefits. More than $40 million was paid out in unemployment benefits in Brunswick County. Find all of these stories and much more in this week's Beacon, available on newsstands now.
Hi, I'm Stacy Manning, Managing Editor of the Brunswick Beacon. Did you get engaged recently or married? Have you celebrated a milestone anniversary or did you have a baby? How about letting us share the news with our readers? You can email your social news to me at editor@brunswickbeacon.com, or you can log on to our website at www.brunswickbeacon.com. Look for the Submit News icon near the top right-hand corner of the page. Deadlines are noon each Friday.
Welcome to the Brunswick Beat Sports Report. In high school hoops action, West Brunswick High School beat East Bladen 57-49 in a conference boys basketball game on January 31st. The loss was just the second in the conference and third of the season for the Eagles. The Trojans improved to 5-5 in the conference and 10-10 overall. The victory also avenged a January 3rd loss at East Bladen. North Brunswick High School football player Keelan Rayner has decided to play football at Duke University. He announced his decision on signing day, February 1st, at North Brunswick High School. Teammate and running back Jerron Smyrie also signed that day, selecting Campbell University. The Brunswick Community College baseball team begins the 2012 season on a new field. When the Dolphins play Catawba Valley Community College in the first game of the doubleheader that starts at 1 p.m. on February 11th, it will be the first game on the field across from the Dinah E. Gore Fitness and Aquatic Center. The field was the result of donations and services by many people in the community. The field itself is the completion of the first phase of a baseball stadium. A roofed hitting facility with a pitcher's mound, locker rooms, permanent stands with a concession area, and a press box and lights are the next phases. As for the 2012 BCC team, they begin the season ranked number 18 in the nation because of the Dolphins' record-setting 2011 season. You can read all of these stories and see more great photos in this week's sports section of the Beacon.
Hi, I'm Stacy Manning, Managing Editor of the Brunswick Beacon. Do you have a community event you'd like to tell our community about? You can email it to me at editor@brunswickbeacon.com, or you can log on to our website at www.brunswickbeacon.com. Look for the Submit News icon near the top right-hand corner of the page. Deadlines are noon each Friday.
Well, good morning, Trish.
Hi, Laura.
Who have we got here today?
This is Stardust. Stardust is a 5-month-old spayed female. She's a pastel calico, and she's very friendly. As you can see, she just loves to roll around, have her belly rubbed.
She's just
scratched
beautiful.
all over. We also have two siblings with her. She has a sister who's a bright calico, orange and black and white, and she has a brother who's orange and white. And they're all very friendly. They're up to date on all their shots. They're spayed and neutered. They're ready to go.
Well, fantastic. They're just beautiful cats as always. That's the only kind of cats that they have here at Cattails, I think. So it looks like Stardust would just make a great pet. So come on down to Cattails and visit with her. The public visitation hours are from 11 to 1 on Wednesdays and 11 to 3 on Saturdays and Sundays. Right, Trish?
That's right. And you can also look at Stardust, her siblings, and all of our other cats on our website at cattails.org.
All right, Trish. Thank you once again.
Thank you,
See
Laura.
you next time.
Hi, I'm Rachel Johnson, staff writer with the Brunswick Beacon. Do you know of an upcoming event or a special person that you would like to see featured on the Brunswick Beat from Holden Beach, Ocean Isle, or Shallotte? If so, then give me a call at 754-6890. You can also reach me via email at rjohnson@thebrunswickbeacon.com. You can also submit news by logging onto our website at www.brunswickbeacon.com. Click the Submit News icon on the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Anything that can get my toes in the sand, I want to be there to cover.
It's large enough to be competitive in large metropolitan cities, but it calls Shallotte home. I had no idea how large your business was is a phrase often heard by coastal printing and graphics owners Jimmy and Melody Bellamy. The print shop on Village Road is deceiving from the outside. Inside, the building extends to house a large-scale commercial printing business that just recently expanded its capacity to include mailing. The addition of the mailing component means from conception to completion, everything is done in Shallotte, and the expansion helped create several new jobs.
Brunswick County Commissioners on Monday approved a resolution honoring a local Eagle Scout. Brett Flacavento was honored at Monday night's meeting for achieving the rank of Eagle Scout. He did so while giving back to an organization close to his heart. A West Brunswick High School graduate, Flacavento is a student at Brunswick Community College and works at Walmart. For his Eagle Scout project, he collected more than 250 pounds of soda pop tabs. The tabs collected were to benefit the Ronald McDonald House, where his family stayed when Brett underwent heart surgery at Duke University Medical Center.
When it comes to the theater, 85-year-old Paul Bertelson just keeps on going. The former Broadway set designer is directing and crafting the set for Brunswick Little Theater's upcoming production of the Neil Simon play Barefoot in the Park. The play opens Thursday at Playhouse 211 on North Carolina 211 near St. James. Show times are 7:30 p.m. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and 3 p.m. Sunday. The play is again next weekend. Tickets are $17 for adults and $12 for students. The production is not recommended for children younger than high school age. For more information, go to brunswicklittletheater.com. That's all the time we have for tonight, but you can read all these stories and much more in this week's Beacon. If you have comments or suggestions for us at Brunswick Beat, you can email us at brunswickbeat@brunswickbeacon.com. And don't forget to follow the Beacon on Facebook and Twitter. Just search for Brunswick Beacon.
Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to tune in next week for a brand new edition of the Brunswick Beat, Brunswick County's only television news show. We close out this week's show with video of the West Brunswick High School dance team.